The search continues for the suspect in the Kelliher bank armed robbery. The FBI and the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension are now involved, and law enforcement is working on new leads in the case. Jamil Donat spoke exclusively with the bank teller held at gunpoint and shows us never before seen surveillance video from inside the bank.
When you just sit and stare at the barrel.
After being held at gunpoint, Tessa Lateral didn't know if she would live to tell the story.
I didn't know if he was going to shoot me after he put the money in, and I just wanted him, gave him what he wanted and wanted him out.
Lateral was working as a teller at the First State Bank of Big Fork in Kelliher Monday afternoon when it was robbed.
Just watching the door every time it opens, you still kind of get a knot in your stomach and hoping it's not going to happen again.
In this never-before-seen surveillance video, a roughly 6-foot-tall man in a painter suit wearing a mask enters the bank with a shotgun. He approaches Lateral and has her put around $3,000 into a black bag, then rushes out the front door, all under a minute.
A few minutes later, it came across the pager that there was an attempted bank robbery. So yeah, it was scary.
After fleeing from the front entrance of the bank, law enforcement was able to track the suspect's footprints down this alleyway, where he fled to a small passenger vehicle, which law enforcement was able to determine by the tire tracks that were left behind.
One of the local firemen actually was here at the time, and he heard it over the scanner too, and they went, and they're the ones who found the initial footprints and stuff and kept that safe till the cops got here.
Aside from evidence at the scene, there are still no reports of anyone seeing the getaway vehicle or the driver.
We're still looking for anybody in that neighborhood that might have seen something. So our officers have canvassed through the neighborhood.
But in just one day, law enforcement officials say they have promising new leads from the public and information from further investigation.
This is not a typical crime for us in Beltrami County. We're pretty confident we're going to catch them, though.
And in a small town like Kelliher, this masked man didn't just rob a bank, he robbed the entire community. Jamil Donat, Lakeland News.
And if you have any information on the suspect or the robbery, contact the Beltrami County Sheriff's Department.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.